It's not on?
No, it just says upcoming.
Should I do go live?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
Okay. Can you check the audio level?
Yeah, audio's good.
Audio's good? Okay. Well, it's just us. It's just us, no one's here. Oh, I think there's one more person.
Okay, you're live on Instagram.
Hello, people of the internet. I'm still waiting for some people on YouTube. Thank you for all the suggestions on what to draw today. I think there were overwhelming requests to draw Miss Marvel due to the show, so I think I will stick with Miss Marvel today. I'm gonna stream for about an hour, maybe just a little more, and hopefully I can get this drawing of Kamala done. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Kanchan? Kanchan's here.
Maybe give another couple minutes.
Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna get the underdrawing started though. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I last streamed or did any video. I've just been kind of busy with work and life, and it's freaking hot.
You can't sign in on our YouTube.
Really?
No. Don't forget the Instagram people, okay?
Yeah, yeah. I can't really see the comments though.
Yes, I know. Any comments and questions, I'm here to read them out loud, so feel free to ask anything or comment on anything.
Yeah, Connor's behind me, taking care of the comments.
It's been such a long time, everybody.
Yeah.
We've been so, I don't know, like...
Just life and stuff.
Yeah, and then you realize it's already,
I know, it's like mid-August.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, your phone's gonna buzz for a second. I need the verification code.
Okay. Yeah, I've only had time to watch the first episode of Miss Marvel. It's gonna get to it probably this week or next week, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Cameron, one of the villains, makes an appearance, and I had the fortune to design him and draw him, and that was really cool. And I saw the little clip on the trailer of him, and I was like, "Wow, that's so cool!"
Alright, you have to sign in on yours. Wait, when did that Disney Plus plus Miss Marvel come out?
I think it was June or July. Probably June.
So those who have joined just now, he's decided to draw Miss Marvel today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were quite a number of Miss Marvel.
Yep.
I guess Miss Marvel's really hot right now.
Yep.
Again.
Oh, it's been a while since I drew her. Jeez.
Awfully quiet.
I know. I don't know. It's like 10 in the morning, and I've been up for a few hours, but I'm still kind of tired.
Hey, you can't say that.
Yeah. I'm not a morning person.
Yes, you are. So I need to turn the volume off of this
Yeah.
one. Okay. Now I can get back to Instagram.
Mhm. So it's a holiday here today in Japan. It is Monday. What day is it today? What's this occasion? Mountain Day or something like that? Oh no, sorry. It's Obon.
今日は山の日じゃん。あ、じゃあ山の日じゃない。That's 11日。いや、お盆休みで。
Yeah.
It's also 終戦記念日。
So, is that a holiday?
It's not a holiday.
Oh. Well, technically, it's like summer break for most people in Japan.
It's celebrating ancestors.
Yeah, it's the time of the year to go home and you pay your respects to your grandparents and stuff.
A Blues in the Night from Instagram says,
Mhm.
Greetings from Mexico, Takeshi.
Oh.
You are one of my favorite comic
Ah.
book illustrators, thanks to Miss Marvel.
Thank you. Muchos gracias.
Muchas.
Muchas gracias.
And one other person said, I love your work on Ghost Spider.
Oh, thank you.
What?
Yeah, Ghost Spider. I really enjoyed Ghost Spider. I'm waiting for her to like make a bigger appearance in the movies and stuff.
Are you drawing full?
Yeah.
How's the weather over there? It's really horrible. It's like 82% humidity.
Yeah.
We're stuck in like a sauna.
Yeah.
And it's quite hot. Okay, wait. If it's like 35 would be equivalent to like 90 something Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
I think.
Like yesterday, it wasn't so hot, but it was just crazy humid.
Alright, and we also had a typhoon recently.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad.
No. Every time they say it's like the worst forecast
Yeah.
in the history of typhoons, and then nothing really happens,
Yeah.
which is a good thing, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Hmm?
I see myself in the little corner.
Yeah. Kana's down here. She's on her laptop downstairs.
Like, I see something moving. Oh, that's me. Oh, Eesh, sounds like Houston. Hope it gets better. Oh.
Oh, it's
I
that
thought
bad?
Houston
Wow.
was a bit more dry.
I don't know. I've never been down there.
That's what I thought. But I guess so it's like this around the same latitude
I don't know.
as like Florida, right?
Houston?
Yeah.
I thought it's a
Is
little
that a
higher.
bit
No,
north?
Florida's pretty far down.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't really know my geography.
She only knows LA.
No.
Yeah.
No.
LA and Las Vegas, that's all you know.
No. I also know New York.
New York.
Well, I know where Houston is.
Yeah. I stopped at the airport once in Houston.
Is it cold in Houston during winter?
I don't know. I was stuck in the airport. It was like on a cheap flight back from Toronto, and it was like under $1,000, I think. And I was like, "Oh, this is like really cheap."
Oh my god, you're never gonna get a flight like that ever.
I know, right? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
But I remember the airport was huge. It was like a mall. It had like every fast food restaurant you ever want. It was pretty amazing, actually. But I was like pretty tired from the flight. I couldn't eat anything.
I wish I could zoom in a little bit on the Instagram camera.
Oh, you can't? Oh, it's okay.
So, we heard that Tokyo Comic Con is coming back this year. Although we're not sure if we're joining.
It'll be the only convention we do this year if we do join.
Oh my god. So for Houston, for like 2 days, our weather is unpredictable. A few weeks ago, it was 105 degrees, 105 degrees. It was thunderstorming yesterday.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, it is unpredictable. I mean, you know, we were just watching the news as we were eating breakfast, and we saw the huge rain in Mexico.
Oh yeah, the floods.
Yeah, the flood, and also in China.
Yeah.
I mean, the world's going crazy. You know what? You know, usually we have also that rain problem like down in Kyushu every year, but we haven't heard about that this year.
No landslides or anything.
No.
No flooding.
No.
There's flooding in like up north, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't really have to explain what you're drawing because it's pretty much the outline of it is done. How long have you lived in Japan?
Continually. I think this is probably my 16th or 17th year now. But I lived here for a 2-year stint before that. So total, oh my god, almost 20 years. Holy crap.
Next question.
Yeah.
Are you working on any books right now? Latest I saw were some illustrations for the Avengers video game, I think. Oh, right.
Yeah, okay. So that was for the Crystal Dynamics Avengers game. And I did a YouTube trailer for their new character of Jane Foster that they're releasing, I think this month or it was pretty soon. And yeah, I did that back in like April, May. And then from there, I've been working on a book for Marvel. It hasn't been announced, so I can't say anything. But yes, so I'll do a one-shot there, and then I've been promised another series of a certain book for the fall. So that's been my upcoming schedule. But nothing's announced, so I can't say anything.
It's out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Instagram people, I can't put the link there, but YouTube people, this is what we're talking about. Yeah, I mean this project of yours was pretty cool.
It was, yeah. They animated all my art, which is really cool to see. And I got to work with Ian, who's my usual colors at Marvel, and that was really fun.
Igloos in the Night, the same person who just asked about the books. So looking forward to your work as always. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, thank you. I'll make sure to like announce it on Twitter and stuff.
I know you've been so bad about those lately.
What?
Announcing.
I know.
Um, well, after, it seems like COVID has settled
Yeah.
a bit, or a lot of things are back to normal, kind of.
Yeah.
So work for both of us have like
You know
picked
what?
up a lot.
That whole COVID stint where everyone was kind of antisocial and.
Okay, we weren't antisocial.
I know,
we
but
were forced to be home.
Yes, I know, but like I feel like it's kind of this is the lingering effects of not having to communicate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like kind of, I don't know if lazy is the right word, but like I've gotten used to not talking to people. So
Okay.
I'm finding it difficult to like get motivated to like announce things and like, you know, be positive about things, I guess.
Stop giving an excuse. Oh wait, there's some people commenting on Instagram. Will you be opening commissions this year? Thank you.
Yes, soon. I was thinking of taking a few more. I haven't done any in a few months, and along with that, I have like 3 issues of my very first Miss Marvel run that I wanted to sell, and I haven't priced the pages yet, so I was gonna do both probably at the same time. And I'm sorry, I've been promising people that I was gonna sell those quite earlier, but just things have been delayed, so that'll be the first thing I announce when that gets sorted out. So probably about 5 commissions, I think.
Okay, please announce them.
Yes, I will. Yes.
Next, Adrian Seja or Seja.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Hey Takeshi, I recently read Miss Marvel and Silk shortly afterward, and you've been my favorite comic artist since. Keep up the amazing art.
Thank you. That makes me so happy when I hear that. Oh, we got some.
James.
James.
Oh wow, it's been a while since
Yes.
the last live. I know.
Thank you, James.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
You know, we had so much trouble setting this up today.
Oh, I know, right?
We totally forgot how to do it. And then, we woke up 7 in the morning. We started setting up, cleaning the place. And then we started arguing because I told him to set up last night, which he didn't. And so we got into an argument.
It took us like 40 minutes to find the power cable for the camera.
Okay, sorry, I don't know how to read this name. But it says, why miss your Miss Marvel run?
Thank you.
Miss.
Yeah.
The same person who asked about the commission says, when you open your commission list, will you announce it on Instagram?
Yes, I'll do that too. So Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. I think I finally got this, like, it's been a while since I drew her.
Say hi. Yay!
Huh?
I pronounced Adrian's name right.
Oh.
You know all the Instagram nicknames and
Yeah.
sometimes the alphabets are all they're all together, right? So I don't know where to cut it off.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know
There's
how to
no
read
spaces,
this.
right? Okay, I'm gonna ink this.
Matthew says, hello again, Mr. TakMiyazawa.
Hello.
So, what were we talking about? Oh my god, this is also last night we were talking about what we should talk about today.
Yeah. I was like, what have we done?
I know, like I said before, after this whole COVID thing started to settle down, a lot of his work and so is my work and everything started to pick up.
Yeah.
And that's when we kind of stopped and put hold on all this YouTube live and video clips.
Try inking with the nib today.
Oh right, yeah, that's what I told you to do.
Could you grab a couple tissues for me? Thanks.
That will cost you $1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks.
You cut me off again. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh right, the COVID picked up. So
The ink's really not very loose. This might be difficult. Is there any
you want me to get water?
That's okay. I just need to loosen it out.
Oh, so you just add water?
Yeah. Oh shit. It's getting all over the place. God damn. Okay.
Do you need to wash your... Do you want me to bring Clorox?
No, it's okay. Okay, it's a little better.
Okay, thanks for cutting me out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh.
Is this the Kana show? I forgot it was the Kana show.
You told me to speak, so, talk, so I'm talking right now. What nib? G-Pen?
G-Pen.
Yes, it's G-Pen.
Yeah.
I know, when's the last time we did the live? Like,
It was
a year ago?
Probably a year.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's try to do one at least once a month.
That's what we always say, and then I was like, a month goes by like a day, you know?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like, wow.
It's still pretty stiff.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you Clorox, because I'm kind of afraid that you're gonna still stuff. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, you could wipe that off.
Thanks.
Or Kleenex.
You're usually good there.
Oops, sorry. Alright, Instagram only goes for an hour, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well I'll try to finish
Well,
this.
no, I mean, I have it on my phone, so.
Good. I forgot about that.
Did your mushroom plant from last year survive? Red Cobra says that, and
Oh yeah.
yes, we did. We ate them all.
We did. The first round were pretty good.
Yes, the second round it didn't grow as much, so we tossed it.
It grew like it kind of turned into a mutant mushroom. Remember?
No. Wait, was that in our? No, this was this house.
Yeah, it was this house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first wave was good, but then the second batch were not so good.
Yeah.
So I think it's only meant to be eaten after the first harvest.
No. On the instruction, it said it should last 3 times.
Really?
3 rounds, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know what we did wrong,
Yeah.
or I don't know. It just didn't last that long.
The first one was really good.
I always talk. Oh, Joe's Art Cave says I always talk myself into drawing with nib, but then I miss the luxuries or digital.
Yeah.
Wow. What are your favorite characters to draw?
The ones that are single characters, and I've had the experience of drawing. So like Miss Marvel, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man. I always love drawing Spider-Man.
But you know, as a non-artist, doesn't it get boring to draw the same character over and over and over again? Like when you're doing the comic.
Well, if it's the same pose, yeah, but it's not.
No, but it's the same face.
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're expecting out of.
No, that's the one amazing thing, right? Like, well, since you're professional, you could draw the same face over and over again.
Yeah.
Because people like me, I could draw one face, and then it'll never be the same face again. You know, like ever.
Well, you know what I mean? That's the difference between.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, doesn't it get boring? Drawing the same thing over again?
When your editor's on your ass, you can't really be. You have no luxury to say if it's boring or not.
Yes. Like when you outline with the nib, does it give a different effect, like the art piece itself?
Yeah, I mean, there's more weight to the drawing. So the drawing's a little more interesting. Cause
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Your head's in the camera.
Oh. So because there's better line variation, it just looks more interesting. But the thing is, like, it gets messy. It takes time to dry. So usually, I think for the past couple of years, I've only been using these tech pens, just because they're so much more, like, efficient, you know. But Ken said that there wasn't too much difference, which I was happy to hear. But personally, I still do feel the difference.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're drawing Kamala. I actually discovered your art through the Miss Marvel comics, so seeing this means a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Question from my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
What character would you like to draw and still haven't had the chance to?
I always wanted to draw like Batgirl.
Batgirl?
Yeah.
Like DC?
Yeah, DC. I say that every time, but like, I don't know. I just wanted to.
What is it about Batgirl that you wanted to draw? Like,
it's like Batman is like really too serious for me. I think like it'd be fun to draw Batman, of course, but I kind of want that more casual sort of fun and light version of the Bat world, And since I'm used to drawing like teenage aged girls, I thought it'd be a good match.
Okay, there's a couple of questions coming. James says, I really enjoyed the 2 Silk miniseries. Do you have more Marvel work coming up soon? I hope so.
Yes. So I am working on a book right now. It's just a one-shot. I'm filling in as part of the main series. But then I have another run of a certain book coming up later this year. So you can look forward to those.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
My son is asking, how do you get your final drawings to the people who color?
Oh, just I scan it and then touch it up in Photoshop, and then everything is done through Dropbox or like an FTP, which is like a data sharing service, like on a server. Or sometimes just through email. When I'm in a rush, I just attach a TIFF to my email. So there's 3 main ways I do it.
Right. And sometimes there's another edit, right, after color?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens where he would have to redraw certain angles and then Photoshop that.
Yeah, like they would say like this part of the face is a little off, so then you would just patch it and then edit the main file and send it again. And that's usually done probably like usually last minute, so that's like email. And like a TIFF file at 600 DPI of a comic page is not that big, maybe 4 or 5 megs. So it's really not that much data. You can send it multiple ways without any problems.
But it's just like you and Ian's Dropbox, right?
Yep.
Like private.
It's like, yeah, just our private one.
Yeah.
Some publishers don't like it, and they would prefer that you do everything through their servers. But no one said anything to us. So.
Well, now they might.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just ruined it for us.
Another person says, see, Takeshi is my kind of artist. Batgirl, Kamala, fantastic titles. I've drawn them both a few times myself.
Oh, nice. Who posted that?
Neil Squirrel.
Oh.
What was it?
Mm.
I don't really know the story of Batgirl.
She's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
He's Gordon's daughter?
She's Gordon's daughter.
She's really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh. It never comes up in the movie.
Yeah, I don't think they got that far in the movies.
That's a good question. What do you do when you're not drawing? What hobbies do you do? What hobbies do you do? Or do you
Lately, Kana has joined the gym, and
have?
so
Yes.
I've had a membership with Anytime Fitness for about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, but you're a ghost for like a year.
I was not going at the latter half of last year, but then after Kana joined, we've been going quite regularly, which is great. So that's one thing I like to do. It's great to get out of the house, good stress relief just to work out. And something we've discovered is, well, the fact that you can go to Anytime Fitness with one membership. It's fun to just like go to one and kind of, scope out what's around that neighborhood as well.
Well, it's good and bad because we do get to work out.
Yeah.
But then we look for like really popular restaurants.
I know, right? It's like,
And then we
why
end
don't
up
we
eating-
just do dinner? We're done here.
I know. And we end up eating more than what we exercise.
know.
So I don't know if it counteracts.
I mean,
but
I posted a picture of a pizza yesterday.
oh yes,
And that
that's
was
after gym.
Yeah, that was right after the gym. So
What else do you do? You don't really play video games anymore.
not so much, no. There are a few games I wanted to play. I just haven't had time to do it. I cook. I like cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Kana works out of the house, and so it's usually my responsibility to make dinner. And so she has a hot meal ready whenever she gets home. And like, cooking takes time. You have to go to the supermarket. You gotta like prep. You gotta cook it. Get clean. So.
It's great, but we're having a bit of trouble. Oh wait, no, we recently bought a rice cooker.
Oh yes, we should talk about that.
Yeah. So a friend of mine sent us this particular rice earlier this year, and we fell in love with that rice. This is the best rice we've ever had. And so we've been talking about it. We've been using the rice cooker that I bought when I was a student. So we've had that for I've had that for 14, 15 years.
Mhm.
I mean, not that nothing's wrong with it,
Mhm.
but we just wanted a really good one. And a lot of good rice cookers are out right now, and we just went over our budget, knowing that it's gonna last at least 20 years.
This is like the most Asian conversation.
But yeah.
So, this rice cooker, there's like 3 types of rice cookers in Japan. One is like the regular electric one. One is like an IH, indirect heat.
Indirect heat, and
Yeah.
it's vacuum type.
Yeah, and the third one is the one that we bought, and it simulates how rice was cooked, like
On heat.
like 100 years ago,
Yeah.
in a metal pot.
So the pot itself is pretty thick.
Yeah.
And it has like 6 heater functions
Yeah.
surrounding the rice cooker.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. But the rice was amazing.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not like a huge difference, but
No, it is different. The rice is super sweet, and it's just.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad we bought that.
it was a good investment.
Hold on.
We haven't fully utilized all the functions yet. We've only tried it once, still.
Yeah.
So, we're hoping.
Yeah, and then it
Just-
asks us a question afterwards, like, was the rice too hard, too soft, yada yada, and then like it kind of balances out,
Yeah.
and then there's gonna be a function where it's gonna be like setting to your own preference.
Yeah, it's like AI learning your preferences.
Yeah,
and
right.
Customizing.
Customizing how you want your rice
Yeah,
to be cooked.
yeah.
It's awesome. Anyway, Neo Squirrel says, fun fact, Barbara Gordon first appeared in the Batman 60s TV show.
Oh.
She was created by the show's creator to draw in female viewership.
Oh, no way! I didn't know
I
that.
see.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Do you have different person?
Mhm.
Ever have issues with your back? I just recently got a chair to help my back for when I draw long periods of time.
My back, not so much. My only problem was when I messed it up working out and I carried too much weight. That was the only time I messed up my back, which is great. I have more problems with my neck because I'm constantly like kind of
Looking
holding up my
downwards.
head. Yeah, I'm looking down and I'm holding my head up. So it hasn't been so bad lately. So like chair problems and stuff, I don't really have that many. I guess I'm lucky. I know a lot of artists that have back problems.
But I mean, even after you started going to the gym again,
Yeah.
you haven't said anything about your neck.
Yeah,
recently.
no.
Haven't heard
Yeah.
anything.
So regular exercise benefits more than like an expensive chair, I guess.
But no, chairs are still important.
Yeah,
You bought this chair too, remember?
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
chair
it's not amazing. It's just an IKEA chair. But it's
But you do have this full support.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to YouTube for a second.
Okay.
How did you learn to cook? From cookbooks, or did you have a good teacher?
I did take cooking lessons a few times in my life, but mostly trial and error, I guess. My mom cooked all the time, so watching her, and then living on my own for a long time, you just kind of get tired of eating out all the time, so you kind of have to start cooking on your own. And then when you have a partner, you want to make meals for them, and it's nice to share that experience of cooking and having them say that it's delicious. And so
It is delicious. It is.
so it's that slow kind of the build-up of all these experiences.
Does the rice cooker play a song? No, it doesn't play a song. It has that little tune, I guess. A little bit of.
Yeah, I think every rice cooker I've had in Japan plays the same song.
It's not a song. It's just like.
A jingle.
Yeah.
When you turn it on.
Yeah, just like a 3-second jingle.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the brand of the rice cooker. Oh, okay. I'll post that up later. Was super cool to see your art being used in the Miss Marvel show.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you. Yeah.
It was. It really was.
I can't believe it. My name was on there too.
Yeah.
During the shows.
Yeah, for like 0.2 seconds.
I know. Yeah. Blink and you miss it, but it was there.
Main says, "Hey Takeshi, not sure if this question was asked yet. My boys were interested in the tools you're using.
Mm-hmm.
One of them noticed that you used a less conventional eraser when you worked on the drawing.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
talk a little bit about that?"
So this, I think this is what you're talking about, is a kneaded eraser. It's not just for comics. A lot of regular artists use it. Draftsmen use it, and it's so you don't scuff up the paper. It's quite soft, as you can tell, and like a hard eraser, which is this, when you erase it, you can kind of see that the ink, it's starting to rub off some of the ink as well, and it gets caught on the paper, and it makes it difficult to redraw on top of the same surface because the fibers get all messed up. Whereas a kneaded eraser, I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but it is softer, and so it leaves, oops, it's so wet. It leaves more of the ink, and it doesn't rough up the paper.
But you could also tap on it.
Yeah.
With the needed one.
Yeah, you can. I should wait a little more, but like, oh shit. Anyway, so those are the two differences. The kneaded eraser, the con with this is that it doesn't erase it 100%. So if you're okay with some of the pencil lines showing, then this is fine. But so usually with my comic pages, I wait until everything's dry, and then I just use this, and I can bump it up in Photoshop. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter. But when it's for commissions or one piece of art, I usually use just the kneaded eraser because it looks better as a finished product.
One person also said, "I also love the kneaded erasers. Don't leave many shavings."
Yeah, that's true too. So your desk doesn't get all messy.
I'm just gonna skip one question for a second. Does it work better with a specific type of pencil or most pencils?
I use my lead is quite soft. It's a B2 sometimes, so it works better with soft lead. I know with H level grade lead, it's harder and it scratches the paper more, so it gets stuck into the paper, and then a kneaded eraser may not work as well. So you might have to use a hard eraser for that. So if you're going to use a kneaded eraser, please use something soft in the lead.
Do you have a favorite character to draw?
I guess it's Miss Marvel.
It's Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
And something kind of similar. What new Marvel stuff are you working on nowadays, by the way?
I'm doing a one shot that it will be announced soonish, and then another mini series or like a regular run in the fall. So those are my two things that I'm working on.
What? Wait.
Hmm?
Was it? No, it's next year, right? Your Mech Cadet coming out.
You can't see that, can't you?
Oh.
Nothing's been announced.
Oh.
But yeah, so next year I have work planned out.
No, your Netflix.
Oh, the Netflix show, yes. Yeah, so the Mech Cadet show is coming out in the fall.
This year? No,
Next year. 2023, yeah.
Oh, next year.
So there might be more comics. I don't know. I can't say.
To be announced. I was talking about the show. Yeah, Netflix show.
Yeah.
His Mech Cadet animation, or no, is gonna be animated.
Yes.
And it is coming out next fall on Netflix.
Yep. You can even see the placeholder if you type in Mech Cadet.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
what we did, huh?
Yep.
Quite exciting. Oh right. I don't know if I could add a picture here.
So the ink is quite wet still, so I can't erase it. So I'll just try to do what I can.
Oh, I can't share this. Oh no, I can only add a comment. Do you remember what the brand
Hmm?
NWF8?
The rice cooker?
Yeah,
It's zojirushi.
I know. What? There's sojurushi system, there's so many.
You mean the product code or something? We call it.
Sojurushi. NWF8.
So as you can tell, like the ink is taking quite a while to dry. So this is the one annoying thing about using nibs and inks.
Oh, what's your role on Mech Cadet for Netflix? Nothing.
Nothing.
Concept and characters? Nope. Or actually involved in the animation production process?
Nope.
Nothing.
I'll be credited in the very beginning, I guess. Greg got to write a few episodes, which is great.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
You know, the thing is, they're doing the production here in Japan.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I kind of want to see what it's like, but we don't know anything about it.
Kana was like, you should just go and ask if you can see. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like some stranger
you're
barging
not.
into their studio. I don't want to do that. Still dry. Not really wet.
What else happened so far this year? Let's see.
We went to Kyoto.
Um,
Oh no, we didn't.
no, that was last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. What else did we do?
No, was that last year?
Yep.
Can't even remember.
Yep.
I'm looking through my camera roll right now.
Mhm.
What we did this year,
Mhm.
but unfortunately we didn't do much.
Are people going on vacations again? Like, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, have you guys been traveling?
Yeah.
We haven't been traveling
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, flights are so expensive that it's like, doesn't make any sense to go. My parents are finally coming in the fall after 3 years. So I haven't seen my parents in 3 years. And I was like, I wanted to go home to Canada in April, but then, I mean, the flights were probably 1.5 times more expensive than usual, and then they kept like switching the dates. So I ultimately canceled because I couldn't schedule around my work. So that kind of sucked.
Not very much. Mostly just in-state.
Yeah.
Oh, Ming also said, what's one place like food you miss about Toronto?
Toronto. I miss all the like the crappy stuff. So like, you know how we went to like this. That's Ming. You remember Ming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to like what is that? The Chinese buffet. Mandarin. You know, like that sort of stuff. Like, I can get good food here in Tokyo. Like, that's no problem. But I miss that junky kind of Canadian, like the bad pizzas and the bad burgers and the bad Chinese food the most. It's like kind of the stuff I grew up eating.
Lol.
So. You guys are so lucky. You can eat it whenever you want.
Well, in terms of traveling, his mom and his dad is coming in the fall.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years since we last saw them.
Yeah.
So quite exciting.
It's still not 100% if they will make it into the country.
No, I don't think they're gonna change the regulations anymore.
Are individuals allowed to come?
But they're not an individual. They're relatives.
Okay, so they're
Family members can come in.
Oh, okay. Because I know they have to get a visa, which is
Yeah.
crazy. They have to get a visa to come into Japan.
Mandarin did survive the pandemic, by the way.
Oh, it did? Oh, nice.
So it will be here when you get back.
That's good to know.
Things in Canada are pretty much back to normal.
Yeah.
Japan, it's pretty normal, but still, I would say almost everybody still wears a mask here.
Yeah, I think the government regulation is you can, if you're not talking loudly, you
or
could.
if you're just walking.
Yeah, you don't
riding
need
a
to.
bike.
You don't need to wear one outside, but everybody does it. So you're kind of pressured into wearing
Right,
a
but
mask.
the interesting thing is we were never forced to wear masks here.
No.
It wasn't required. It's just that everybody just started wearing it, and then
No, the government said you have to wear a mask.
no,
Yeah.
they never forced it.
Oh, okay.
They always say we would like you to wear a mask,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
not wear a mask.
Well, that's good because they don't have to force it because people will do it anyway.
Yeah. So and so with restaurants, we still wear masks. We still sanitize our hands before entering. They check our temperature before entering.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Okay.
Right?
That's pretty nice, eh? Like I've been watching, sometimes on YouTube, there's like clips from baseball games in the States, and it doesn't seem like anybody wears a mask.
Yeah. So with us watching those kind of
Yeah.
clips
Yeah.
of other parts of the world, it's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Because nobody's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So yeah, we still wear them.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, things are open late again.
Yep.
A lot of stores closed down though.
Yep.
A lot of them, and they're still vacant. So
It's not
Yeah.
drying.
But in terms of traveling, the airfare is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Because of the surcharge.
Oh, you should tell them the story about your father trying to go to Korea.
What about it?
Like he had to wait 3 hours to get a visa.
Oh yeah. For some reason, this is not part of COVID though. It's just some kind of government stuff. Like South Korea was asking for a visa, and
It's only valid for like 20 days or something.
yeah, I don't know. I
It's
can't remember, like a
ridiculous.
week or 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, he lined up for like 2 hours or something to get his visa, which he did. But then COVID cases were increasing a lot, and so he had to cancel his flight, or he decided to cancel his flight, and then he has to get another visa again.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm hoping I don't smudge the lines, but I'm trying to get this done, so.
Masks are commonplace in Asia in general anyway, even before COVID. Yeah, that's true. Here in North America, sadly, was heavily politicized. Yep. But I mean, a lot of things are back to normal, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't feel any limitations during my day, you know.
But I mean, did we? Oh no. I mean, the only limitation we felt, even during like the peak of COVID, was restaurants closing early.
Yeah.
Man, that sucked.
I know.
So here in Tokyo, it's normal for a lot of places to be open like 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of places were closing at 8 because the government said, well, we'll fund you if you close at 8 o'clock. So things were closing at 8, and it was so dark in Tokyo, and that was really sad. That was like Tokyo that I've never ever seen in my life.
I know. You get off at like 7, and so by the time you get home, it's 7:30.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's go eat. You can't eat.
It's like, nope.
No.
Gotta stay home. Yeah. Oh, my boys are impressed by how fast you did this.
Thank you. It looks a little messy. I'll clean it up, and then I don't think I have time to color today, but I will upload a colored version probably tomorrow.
Wait, Instagram people, I'm gonna shut off once because it's almost an hour.
Yeah.
We'll get back on right away.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. This is a really cool battle pose. I love how long and dynamic Miss Marvel's scars are in this piece.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go off once.
Can you save it?
Hold on. Yes, I know. Share. Live drawing. Just
Maybe the date.
part 1. Well, change it later.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Hold on. Just posting it right now.
Okay. Yeah, the ink is not sticking to the paper very well on this. It's supposed to be watercolor paper, so I think it isn't made for.
It's not sticking? It looks like it's sticking.
It's sticking, but like, see, when I erase it.
Oh, but that's actually good.
What?
Okay, it looks like she has a scar after punching.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Even with this Instagram thing, we haven't done it in so long that I don't know how to do this anymore.
Doesn't show up in the camera so much, which is good.
No, it doesn't look smudged or anything like that. Okay, and you're back.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you could start coloring it a little bit.
No, but I gotta get rid of the pencils more.
It's not smudging. Live is back on. Illustrated Film says, wow, hi. That looks awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna change the angle a little bit.
Okay, I guess I should color it. Okay, I'll color it.
こんにちは。コミケには出店したのかい？
コミケ？コミケでは出店していません。
コミケ、when was コミケ？
コミケ、8月の頭じゃないかな。
It's amazing. Say hi to Brazil.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Brazil.
That didn't sound so.
Hello, Brazil.
Brazil. Do you draw throughout the day, or do you set hours when you draw? He cannot draw throughout a day.
No, but you know, I've been keeping a pretty good schedule lately. So I wake up, eat something, start drawing around 10, and then finish by 4 or 5, which is a great schedule. I used to like stay up all night, work at like 2, 3 in the morning. And at the time it was great because I'm very productive at that time because it's so quiet. But just it took a toll, I guess, on my body and stuff. And I was always tired, so I decided not to do that anymore, which is good. So I've kind of learned to, work during the day, even if it's kind of, it's quite loud and there's cars going by the house and stuff. I think
He has a normal person's schedule.
Yeah, I found the right balance of when to work and how much to work. So. Her suit was blue. It's been so long. Shit. Hold on.
So, yeah, まあコミケもあれだけど、we don't know how many artists are able to come into Japan even if the Tokyo Comic Con is starting again this year.
Yeah, that's the big question, right? Like, how many overseas celebrities will come?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how safe they feel, right?
Well, I'm curious, like, whoever's watching this live stream, do your countries still give out COVID number cases, or they stopped doing that? Because here we still do, and they're making a very big deal out of it, I think.
But not regularly. Do they do it?
No, they do it regularly.
Really?
They
On the
do it
news?
every day.
On the evening news? They.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They go, today we had this many cases.
Oh.
You know, the number of deaths, whatever, and
But it's always like single digits, right?
number of deaths.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious because like this whole like vaccination thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's ridiculous that we have to start getting vaccinated like our fourth time.
Mm-hmm.
For some people it's the fifth time.
Yeah.
And like how many times do we have to shoot up some medication?
Yeah.
Like how I don't know how much of that really helps
Mm-hmm.
at this point.
I mean, it's more for seniors and
Oh,
at-risk
Lin says
people.
in Canada you can find out, but they don't announce it anymore. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, I just don't see the point of announcing it either. Do you draw straight from imagination or use photo reference?
Depends on the character. Like poses and stuff. I think 80% I can do without photos. So I can just draw with the knowledge I have in my head. When it becomes complicated angle or like extreme comic or camera things, like fisheye lens or something, I would have to use some ref. Otherwise, it would look kind of bad. So.
Another question: do you like One Piece?
It's okay. I mean, I am the Dragon Ball generation, so every comic that is in that format of, you battle and then you become friends with the enemy and you repeat that, I will always refer back to Dragon Ball as my favorite. So if you're not comparing it to Dragon Ball, then I would say I'm a mediocre fan. But I've only read like maybe the first 20 issues of One Piece.
How many issues are there?
There's like over 100 now, I think.
What?
Yeah. I think it's ending soon. I saw some stuff in the convenience store celebrating
The end.
Obata-san and stuff, and not Obata. What's his name? I forget his name. I forget his name. But like, it was kind of hinting that it was coming to an end. So.
Same with my boys. They love Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But how many issues are there for Dragon Ball?
It's 42.
Oh, okay. Wow. One Piece has over 100? That's amazing. You inspired me to continue drawing when I was in a tough art block for years. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to hear that stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you're helping people.
Yeah. It's like therapy, right? No, seriously, it's like the best thing to hear, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I became an artist because, there was nothing to do back then in Canada, and it was inspiring to see people that I didn't know, like, sharing their work. And
Well, that's the amazing thing, though. You say that even if let's say I was brought up in the same environment,
Mhm.
I don't think I could have drawn.
But again, there's nothing to do, so we didn't have a computer or anything. I mean, that was the only thing we could do, or play with Lego. I always forget which color her skin tone is supposed to be. Okay, I'll try this. Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you draw Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, it is nice to do a live.
Yeah.
It's been so long. What else happened this year? Oh. What you remember?
Hmm?
The best thing that happened to me this year?
The best thing that happened to you this year? The rice cooker wasn't the best thing?
No.
Oh.
I won the Maroon 5 tickets.
Oh, yes! So Maroon 5 is coming to Tokyo for 1 day.
No, actually 2 days in Tokyo.
Oh, okay. 2 days in Tokyo.
They extended 1 day.
Oh. And they're a hot band. And kinda had to get tickets, booth tickets.
Yes, I really, really wanted to go.
Yeah.
I went to college in LA, and I think it was their first album, their Song About Jane, I think that was the album name. Anyway, it was back then when they did the concert at the Staples, and I totally missed it. And since that day, I've never had the chance to get Maroon 5 tickets. They get sold out super fast, and they're usually only here in Tokyo for like a day or two. So it was lottery system. So yeah, I did it once, I didn't get it, and then they had the second chance lottery system, and then I won the tickets.
She was like so excited.
Yeah, I started screaming.
Yeah. I was like, what happened? Oh, Maroon 5 tickets.
So yeah, happening in December.
Yeah.
That's one really exciting thing for me this year.
Yeah. I mean, we did get married too. So.
Oh, so for those who didn't know, or well, maybe some people assume that we were already married, but actually we officialized it this year. Yay! So that's the second best thing that happened this year for me.
Yes. But Maroon 5 would trump that, right? Okay. I get it. I understand.
Jacqueline's saying, what? Yeah, we got married back in March.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been together for a while, but we finally signed the paperwork.
Yep.
We've been very lazy about it.
Yep.
Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not wearing my ring, but I do have a ring.
We didn't do a wedding, but we just took photos. We kind of didn't want to do a wedding, and the most reason was because his parents couldn't come.
Yeah.
And that kind of defeats the whole purpose of.
I just don't see the purpose in expensive, big
Right.
weddings.
So, yeah, our parents met years ago. Have family dinner, whatever. But finally, hopefully they're coming in the autumn. And then we're just having a small family dinner.
We're gonna rent out a sushi shop.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have all the sushi we can eat.
Thank you. Oh, James says congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, James.
Yeah, but Maroon 5, yeah.
Yeah, Maroon 5.
But so that was fun. Friends got together at our place and celebrated for us, right?
Yes.
The day of.
Yes, that was really nice.
Yeah. We hired a chef.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. And he did like a 5-dish Italian course.
Yeah.
And it was great because they bring all the ingredients or food for us. They cook it in our kitchen.
Yeah.
And
they clean.
Yeah, and they do clean. They use our plates and whatever, but they do clean. They clean up everything. So we really just had to sit.
Yeah.
It was kind of like having a restaurant in your house.
I know. It was really nice.
I also saw Maroon 5 pre-pandemic, and it was awesome. Oh, I can't wait. this year.
Yeah, it was like, how many Maroon 5 songs do I actually know? And I'm like, I probably only know like 2. And then we started thinking about it, and I'm like, oh no, I know that one. Oh yeah, I know that too.
He was like,
oh yeah, I know that
I'm sure
one.
you know this one. He's like, oh yeah, I know this one. And I was like, what about this one? He's like, oh yeah, I know this one too. And he ended up knowing about 10 songs, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
see,
think
I told you.
I know a full album's worth. God damn it.
But yeah. Can't wait. Well, so that happened in March.
Mm-hmm.
Maroon really happened recently, like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We really haven't done much.
No.
We've been really busy with work, like.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I think this is almost done.
You know, you always do big hands. Do you do big feet?
No, it doesn't look very good.
Oh.
It's kind of silly.
But what about like kicking?
Yeah, in the comic, there was a scene where she had big feet,
Mm-hmm.
but it just looks kind of silly. So. Not that big hands don't look silly, but big feet look sillier. They look like
Like when it's a
like
drawing.
Sideshow Bob, you know.
Oh, has anyone seen the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, I think, on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the turtles did not look like turtles that I grew up in.
She was very disappointed.
It was very disappointing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know, maybe for the kids today, that's the TMNT.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yay, new Turtles movie. Started playing and I was like, like, who was it? Michelangelo?
Yeah, he was like the sage wizard.
Yeah, he was like a wizard. I'm like, what? Where's the nunchucks?
Yeah.
Just reminded me of that. Oh, that was like, you know, about our marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, I think, the first public announcement ever made.
Yeah.
We didn't really tell anybody.
Yeah.
Oh yes, same. My dad felt the same way about the new TMNT movie.
Oh, that's
I
good.
know. I also wasn't a fan. I know. What is up with that?
Even validated, can't you?
I know. No, you know, people from that era, like where it was super famous or super popular.
Yeah.
They would not accept that. I'm telling you. Like all that, you know, what, like, I think Donnie was like flying in the air or something.
Well,
at one
that
point.
makes sense because, like, you know, he's an inventor and it.
Okay, but the turtle itself, like they didn't look like anything like the turtles.
Yeah. So,
It's weird. It's very disappointing.
I guess they're just trying to update it for like the new generation.
They don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
The old turtles is good. It's great.
You tell them.
I know.
Okay, finished.
Are you done already?
Yeah.
I can still keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacqueline says, what's the white paint for?
Just highlights. It's something I started doing maybe like 2-3 years ago. It makes it look like kind of shiny and a little more attractive, I think, personally.
Can you kind of, once you're done,
Yeah.
can you sort of zoom it in for the
Sure.
Instagram people?
Sure. 2022, August
15.
15. There you go. Miss Marvel. Not too bad.
Oh, there's also a lag on Instagram. I didn't know
Oh.
that. Oh, yeah.
And for the YouTube people. That's a good angle here. Here. This.
No, the nib worked.
Yeah.
I guess you do have to erase a little bit more.
Yeah. It doesn't, like, if you see the real thing here. It doesn't look very good. There's a lot of like mistakes around here. But
Marvelous. Very cool. Great.
thank you.
Wow, it looks great. Thanks for doing the stream. No, thank you so much for watching. It
Yes.
was great.
Thank you so much after all this time coming back to stream.
I know. Now we know how to set up again.
Yes. Yeah, it was fun. So
No, it was really fun.
Let's try to do it again. Maybe 3 to 4 weeks.
If hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have another break coming up in September, so yeah. I mean, he can never do this alone.
And just to repeat so Miss Marvel pages are coming, and then I will announce at least 5 commission spots. So just keep your eyes peeled on Twitter and my Instagram. So yeah, I think that's it. Good night, everybody. I know it's getting kind of late, 10 o'clock in North America, on the East Coast.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
And joining us.
Yeah.
And thank you for those who suggested.
Yeah.
What
Thank
to try.
you.
Like, thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great.
For reaching out.
Yeah.
And sorry for the people that we couldn't,
Mhm.
draw what they suggested.
I'll keep them in mind. I'll keep the list, and then I'll pick one from the list next time. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Bye.